Schools in England will include to remain reports for school students they eliminate, a by the government-backed overview has told. It could indicate high school league spreadsheet rankings possessing to involve the examination results of school students who include been eliminated and excited in another place. The intent is to halt as called away rolling, wherever schools shoot hard or cheap achieving school students. Exception of high school should never indicate exception of formation, told overview writer Edward Timpson. Formation Secretariat Damien Hines, approving the paper, pledged more clearness for schools above the relevant use of exclusions. Mr. Hines told Advice in the fall would believe how accountable measures, such as league tables, could be utilized to hold schools accountable for the next result of eliminated school students. Mr. Timpson, a ex-formation secretary, told Down there was precise chamber for enhancement in institutional arrangement for school students who include been eliminated. The includes concerns on the quality assurance of several option regulation places, wherever school students are learned if they are remote of main schools. Mr. Timpson alerted Down there was too much lot change in the use of exclusions and too lot skipped opportunities. On ordinary on 2,000 school students are eliminated of high school every day, in 40 creature constantly eliminated. But the overview says in spite numbers growing with 2014, the present rates of exception are not extraordinarily top, and are reduced rather than a 10 years back. Down there were telephone call for more than study of how exclusions tend to be concentration in several sensitive groups. More than rather than 3/4 of constant exclusions are amongst school students who each include specific as necessary or are acceptable for complimentary high school meals. Dark Caribbean school students are more than potential to be eliminated rather than whites UK, but family of Hindu and Bangladesh backgrounds include reduced rates of exception. 43% of second schools had no constant exclusions, in 0.2% of second schools Down there were more than rather than 10 school students constantly eliminated per year. Mr. Timpson's overview named for a more than consecutive attitude to do certainly no kid slips via the net. Down there were warnings of a worst path for eliminated school students, consisting an enlarged opportunity of proper a youthful perpetrator or creature out of job. In the latter wavelength of blade attacks, Down there include been questions on the links among such a crimes and youthful human beings eliminated of high school. The Formation Secretariat told it was essential no to paint a easy cause connection among exclusions and blade criminality, as Down there is no precise testimony to behind the upwards. But Mr. Hines told how formation could ensure a protection element, that done it a precedence to enhance the quality assurance of option regulation. By the government has pledged to try to hire more than top quality personnel to job in option regulation configure. It will as well ask the formation guard dog Ofsted to gear away rolling wherever schools might try to shoot school students who reason problems or who might reduce examination league spreadsheet productivity. The Formation Secretariat as well underlined the requirement to behind chief teaching staff in supporting secure and neat environments in high school. Mr. Hines told the advisor on behavior, Tom Bennett, will assist to overwrite the guide on behavior and subject in high school. Chief Teaching Staff Lead Gender Whiteman told exclusions of uneasy guys had to be seen in the background of a dual jinx of financing pressures on schools and public services. More than supporting for schools, quite rather than more than sanctions regime, is which will do the distinction for school students at hazard of exception, he told.